the treasury broke and they say that recession jamming. So to foreign countries, Trini start migrating. They lose faith in the country, they say we gone down the drain. They say no more could we see happy times again. But the will to recover in my people like have confidence. Although many may seem to feel that I talking nonsense, but the majority of we decide we're not going to run, because now is the time to show we patriotism. For we country facing, it's dark, it's sour. So our people need us today more than ever. But in our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it have one little thing that I want you always remember. We could make it if we try, just a little harder. If we just give one more try, life would be much sweeter. From the time Trini analyzed just what was the problem, yes, we start making very positive move to solve them. We fired the old set of managers we had working, and it's a new group we went and we bring in. And if the goods we require, them new managers not supplying. When election time come back wrong, it's new ones we bring in. But if it's one thing about my people, I could guarantee that they would never ever put party before country. And now the country facing, it's dark, it's sour. And our people need us today more than ever. But in our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it have one little thing that I want you always remember. We could make it if we try, just a little harder. If we just give one more try, life would be much sweeter. When the treasury was full and happy time, some was enjoying. It's in mover and laugh until poor people was living. Now the treasury flat and the country come back to square one. Poor people remain on the same old ghetto injunction. But to get the economy return today on some footing, it's the same for people 10 days and cola they're taking. And without social unrest, for people paying the price, because they know for the country nothing too much to sacrifice. And if the country facing, it's dark, it's sour. So our people need us today more than ever. But in our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it have one little thing that I want you all to remember. Could make it if we try, just a little harder. If we just get one more try, life would be much sweeter.
A pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and how are we doing this afternoon? I hope each and every one of you is having yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Happy belated Father's Day. All the fathers who celebrated yesterday. each and every one of you would have had yourself a wonderful time. I myself had a wonderful time. My kids gave me one of the most surprising Father's Day gift yesterday. I was in shock. The kids decided, Daddy, we're going to do something for you today. They said take out meat in the fridge, which I did. They asked me if there were potatoes there. I said, yeah, I think there's supposed to be some potatoes. They asked about mayo. I said, well, they're going to get on. I had pilau with potato salad. It's a thought that counts. My son and my daughter yesterday gave me pilau, potato salad. I love my kids, man. My son said he's saving up for me for my birthday. Father's Day he doesn't really study Father's Day. He's really priming up for my birthday. He was the one that cooked, right? Javion, I love you, man. Daddy loves you so much. Leila, good afternoon to you. We just get one more try. Akima, good afternoon to you. So welcome to another class in session program. Go ahead right now and tag somebody. Let them know that class is in session.
From the time Trini analyzed just what was the problem. Yes, we start making very positive moves to solve them.
Let's get ready to have our conversation.
The managers we had working.
I want to say the persons on the Facebook page. Go ahead right now and share the live. To the persons on my YouTube page, you can do the same. Just click the link and go ahead right ahead. I realize the persons on YouTube do making joke by. Every time I go and come back, would you believe that I'm now up to what? 958 subscribers? That's going fast. Viewing me, whether or not it's locally, regionally, or internationally. Good afternoon. All this stress we're going through, say this. We could make it if we try. Just a little harder. If we just give one more try, life would be much sweeter. To the persons on my Facebook page, I can tell you guys are moving really slow.
When the treasury was full and happy times
up to 100 and something persons already on my YouTube page.
Over and laugh until poor people.
Facebook is just, as old people will say, they're dragging their foot.
Back to square one.
Agnes Henry, good evening. Always here with me. To the persons that called me yesterday. Some of you guys, I don't know your numbers, right?
It's the same for people can do.
Can you imagine my son is calling me? I'm going to answer him on the program.
Hello?
Good afternoon, JV.
Oh. I just asked you why I call my phone. I never tell you that, but I just asked you why. I don't ask who. Nah. I don't ask who. Yeah. That money go to something else. You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I had this little boy, I don't know. I guess you guys didn't hear the conversation. Oh my God, my son is something else, man. My son is something else. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and I pray that each and every one of you would have had yourself a wonderful weekend. I am happy to have you guys back here. Thank you to all the persons, as I was saying, that wished me happy Father's Day. Spontaneous numbers, and it was like, hey, I just listened to the program and I just want to reach out to you, royalty. I appreciate you guys. I don't know about the other side, and I can't speak about the other side, right? And I'm not knocking the other side in any way. But I believe among the supporters of the new National Party, there's a sort of love, like a kind of camaraderie. Like, I don't need to know you. I just need to know you're supporting NNP, right? I just need to know that you and I are in the same boat, right? And you guys extend the kind of love and support. I mean, the elder persons who are older than I am, and I call them elder. You guys are not old. You're as old as you feel, right? Many of you guys, you call me. I have this individual that is on my page, and they message me every single morning. The number is 415-9005. I am expecting a number a quote, some encouragement, a voice note every single day, right? And I want to say special good day to that individual. I have not saved the number because sometimes the name, they tell me the name and then I forget, and I just didn't get a time to save that number. And if you're listening to the program right now, message me so I can save the number, give me your name every single morning. How are you? And then a nice little quote, and and then there's so many persons that would message me out of the blues. You understand? Sometimes, I mean, there are times, being very honest with you guys, I'm like, okay, I don't know no number. And from the time I see the conversation, not opening the message, I'm seeing like something concerning politics, and I'm like, okay, it's an NNP. Yeah, but I love the support, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. All right, and something I wanted to get you all acquainted to, or we can do, is I know some of you all would beat me for it. For those of you who already celebrated for the year, is that we would like to have on a daily basis. I don't know if anybody want to take up the task, but whomever is celebrating on a day or the week, please let me know. Just shoot me a WhatsApp message or a messenger message and let me know. All right, somebody saying, teacher, I hear Monkey Titi singing about Jenny Low. We need to make a donation to fix his teeth. Sometimes I just want to read it out loud, but I mean, when I already started, I doesn't want to stop. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let us jump right into the conversation. And as I said, just simply message me if you know anybody that is celebrating a birthday just before the program. Even during the program, just shoot me a WhatsApp message. It's somebody that is celebrating, somebody you want me to just shout out. We want to keep that love. We want to keep that, that camaraderie, all right, among us as we get ready to celebrate 40 years NNP. 40 wonderful years of governance in this wonderful country. We are a party to reign. We are the only political organization that have won consecutively, 3 times 15 seats in Grenada, Carriacou, and PD Martinique. And we can boast of our leader, the greatest of all time, as a political dominance throughout the length and breadth of the region. All right? Don't get us vexed. Errol Bonaparte, you're from Montu in Grenada. I have to find out who is that Mr. Errol. I live in Montu, and I don't know. You see, I don't walk around Montu like that, Sometimes when I come from the program, I just go straight home. And, I don't get to know much persons. Someone called me the last time when they gave me directions as to where they live. And basically where I live, it could be just about 5 minutes. And they're a stunning listener to the program. So I'll work on that, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with a conversation that I believe, yes, happy belated birthday to Miss Marilyn Ferguson. And, I think both of them are Marilyns. I think so. But they met through the program. And they have bonded as, close friends, as if they knew each other for years. I think they actually went and have a drink together for their birthday. And it was all through the class in session program. Yeah? So there are persons that are making friends with me, and there are persons that are making friends among themselves. Such a great opportunity. All right? And ladies and gentlemen, let me extend that also. I don't know if and normally when I speak on my program, it doesn't have to be always, triggering or bashing anybody. But there's many persons complaining as it relates to a flu that is going around. I had a slight taste of it, right? And I'm hearing other persons speaking about it. It lasts on you but like about a day or two. But the day or two is like it is going to kill you. All right. So Shoma Hosten, a happy belated birthday to you also. You both celebrated. I remember getting the pictures. Sorry, I think if I go to my phone right now, I believe I would see those photographs. All right. So I am happy that you guys would have bonded, right, and would have made that level of camaraderie among you guys self. All right. Yeah, there is this flu, and I said I got it slightly, and then my wife has been having it for the last week or so. I've other persons, complain about it, and I just want to say that if it is something that is pressing, I'm asking persons to just be cautious, right? You know, you keep your immune system up. For me, I just had like some medication. I gave it like 1 day of medication, and then I did a little shot, a little reverse with a little lime and some honey, and it lasted me just about a day. All right, so we just want to be conscientious of that. Definitely, we know we're getting into the season. We just had the start of the rainy season, so we know we have to be extra careful now. All right, as a gentleman say, we get so much of sun you wonder if you know how to open the umbrella. All right, so you don't want to be caught not knowing how to or remembering how to open an umbrella. Ladies and gentlemen, jumping into it, social conversation. Spice Mass Corporation. Today is the 17th of June. Carnival has been launched since in May. There is a drag your foot behavior that is happening in Grenada as we again get ready to bring out the spectacle of our mass and our culture. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you guys have not yet been given you all subventions or that you all were promised anything and all you don't get it, because I mean, lately that is what this organization and administration have been doing. They would promise and then they want to blame somebody else. Because based on the information that I'm hearing is that government is saying that they don't take full responsibility for the ending or the cancelling, not the ending, but the cancelling of the invitationals. And there were persons who would have committed to give other things like print tickets and all the other things like those, right? And they didn't come up. And so as a private entity of the invitational, it cancelled. And government decided, hey, if he cancel, we do business about that. They didn't see the bigger picture. So because an entity or entities did not come up, government was like, okay, that's a private entity. We don't have to give anything. If he cancel, he cancel. Really bad idea, right? So I don't know how many of you all and where you guys at in Grenada, but from the Spice Mass Corporation, there is a drag your foot kind of thing that is going on, right? We see the launch of the bad tent. See, the thing about it, if you pay attention to our culture, you will realize that at times they feature certain things at certain time. You understand me? So one of the launching of one of the tents was Saturday night, or Friday night, sorry. Friday night, I believe. Friday, yes. Friday, yes. And so we saw the only highlight that came from the tent was the puppet trying to put together on stage a song, and they said, oh, he real talented and he real thing. Papi show. Papi show. Now he realizes that he want to wipe his face this year. So he pretend he's singing about the National Democratic Congress. For those of you all who see it, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes. He called me name last year. He talked about us last year. We could talk about him when we want. Finley Jeffrey. Now that's the attempt. That's going to be the attempt for the year. To sidetrack the fact that, hey, you're a failure from last year. You almost go. Some of all you are asking Kid Mitchell to go. You go. With this Christmas carol song, this sing-alongs, and then you coming with every carnival to make it sound like, yeah, you are 10 crumb. You did well. Go. Are you begging for Kid Mitchell to go? You scholar, go. We're tired of this kind of music. Same melody, same structure, same storyline. We fed up of that. Player putting a song together on stage and you know, them man them fake too bad, you know. Them boy fake too bad. Fake. Want to pretend you're speaking about the people that giving you food now? Go ahead and lose your job out of shoppiness. Go on. Tell all you what all you have to say about me. I know it already. So I'm not afraid to call all your name again. Anything all you put in song right now, last time you sing a song, I write a poem. Because it's easy like that. That's what you do, poetry. You talk your songs. You understand me? No, wow to the thing, you know? No, wow. You some, how you go again? Something about something. I'm gonna find it for all you. I'm gonna find it for all you because it's a set of people that is going to promote them. You know? So it's one set of people that go promote them, and when they promote them, anybody, hey, oh, he good, so he real talented boy, he can sing, he can think. Papi show. See if I get a blind it. They may block me too. I don't feel like saying it. I don't feel like I can't get it. I can't get it. They don't. I feel I just saw it on somebody's thing and I open it. I don't feel they making joke with me. Yeah. Play putting song together on stage and making my wet. Papi show. Sing out your work. Don't go and sing out your work for stupidness. Ladies and gentlemen, I always like to get the opinions of others, and I have a dear friend who made an exclusive the other day, and I want to play this exclusive before I start the program, because let me tell you what has been happening in Grenada lately. And as I said to someone today, we know that this administration is running the country, literally. They're running it. It's going down the drain. They're running it. Actual use of words. They're running it. Right? But we don't want running. We want management. Because let me say to you, the present issue surrounding our dear brother Sheldon Scott did not come from the intended National Democratic Congress administration. Listen to the exclusive. Let me play it first so you will know what I'm talking about.
Is a dog's butthole, and all what comes from it is shit. That's
Let me just say before I start to play, there's some strong languages. I do apologize. There will be some strong languages. You understand me? Please bear with us, because this person is as me. You know when you get tired of something and someone, and they continue to pretend to a specific audience as if they're it, and then you there and you sit back and they pretend like, hey, you don't know them. Like, I mean, you know them, but you try to be the person that is sane. But I'm happy that this person does this. Let them say they hate on my program, but listen to the person.
Is a dog's butthole, and all what comes from it is shit. That's Kim. The person or persons is trying to run down or belittle on his platform, he needs to know that they aren't the ones that sexual allegations are leveled against for attempted rape. Why he don't come out and tell the public he tried to rape Miss Crosby while on an overseas trip, and the very said man he hate and despise today was the same one that saved him from trouble and jail time. Why he doesn't come out and tell the Grenadian people that the land his family living on currently, which is located on the farm in Grand Roy, that it was Dr. Mitchell and the NNP that gave it to them, likewise the house that was constructed on it. Why he don't tell Grenadians how he was dishonest individual, more or less a con man, and that he swindled funds from the house repair program and sold materials to individuals. When you feel sorry for blackened chicken, they will always come back and fly in your face to joke out your eyes. And that's why the old folks say that ungratefulness is worse than obia. And as much as you love this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the opinion of an individual, and they made it viral. So I'm only playing from what they say. You see, let me tell you why I'm touching on this topic this evening. Because there is a mounting issue in Grenada whereby when individuals within this realm does something, immediately you hear the damage control team run out. The damage control team does run out real fast when something comes up about this team of people. Because at the end of the day, you just have to get the truth where it lies. But you see, again, when something is instilled in you, and I just tell people, sometimes when you're good, and even if you're following the bad company, the good is going to come out somehow or the other. Now, they promote themselves so much as if they're good. Them is the best thing after sliced bread. You understand me? They keep forgetting as if we don't know or we don't have information. We decided as a team, in order to ensure that we keep and maintain balanced governance in this country and not cause any social unrest, we say, listen to me, as a party, allow the government to run this country. So we are basically, as a team of persons, we're building on the side. We don't studying them. You know, some little children will be playing moral, some playing cricket. Who playing cricket, those studying, who playing football. You know. But this team of persons, let me say to you, when they decided to do what they did, they put their foot in their mouth. And believe me when I tell you that. Because let me say this to you, and I said earlier, the new National Party and the supporters are persons that we are relatively calm people, you know. We are relatively calm people. Check out their statuses. Go under a post that I post or some other person posts. Hear them speak. Hear the things that they want to tell you. Nothing educational. Nothing that would bring substance to you and your development. Nothing at all. Nothing worse than that. But they are the ones that continue to say, oh, or you lose the election, or you disgruntled. Disgruntled over what? No, I could understand. You know, sometimes in referencing, you say, if you and your boyfriend or your girlfriend done, and she gets somebody better than you, you will feel good. You will feel good. But when you see they bring a team of persons, or she pick up a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend, and they know better than you, you could still beat your chest. You telling me that you're doing such a wonderful job and you're still walking around the place in Grenada and you hear people saying, we want Keith. People are saying we vexed, we voted for these people and them. But they are continuing to inculcate in the minds of Grenadians as if NNP trying to store something. Look at their focus. Check their focus out. All these things happening in Grenada. And as we mentioned earlier on last week, no press conference. But you feel you get a little thing on Sheldon Scott and big press conference is held. So who want to drink blood? Who want to drink more blood? The minute time something comes around these people and them, either they don't know or they try to do damage control. But you see, when conversations start to circulate and some people know the truth, I am certain that it is trying to cover it up. The status of the allegation of the WhatsApp conversation last week, statement or status placed on Facebook, here thing, no surprise to me. We knew it was coming months ago. Desperation tactics. On the page, I don't know if you can see that running it, of the Honorable Tevin Andrews. That's his page. That's what the status says. That is what the status says, ladies and gentlemen. That desperation tactics by the other side, that they come up, AI, artificial intelligence, do what they have to do to pretend that there was a conversation between the individual alleged and another individual. So AI did a wonderful job. There was a number that was placed within the conversation. Go ahead. Or you call the number. Call the number. AI is so good. But the person that put this thing together, all you watch me. Congratulations to all you. I don't want all you to know my business, no? The person that put this thing together, real good. Because the way they structure it alone, all you fool me. Because I could have swear that the conversation between the minister and an individual. But then, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Jesus Christ speaking through. Here comes Jesus Christ speaking through the sinners, knowing that deep down in their heart they mean well, knowing that deep down you see, God knows the heart of man, you know. And here some people, even if you try to be bad, you're good. Hear the status, and hear the response or the comment by sister number 10. She sighed, and she says, "Did you know about it and do nothing? Even though you had already accepted responsibility to address it." So AI again commented under his status using the page Delma Thomas. AI. So it's a fake conversation, but somebody, a third party, is acknowledging that something has been said about taking responsibility about this conversation that is an AI fake conversation. Let me make it make sense. So there is an AI conversation that is fake. The individual alleged placed a status up as it relates to desperation. An individual within his camp or who have been embryoed within his camp is saying in a conversation or in the comment status, she said, "Did you know about it and did nothing? Even though you had already accepted responsibility to address it." And you feel people stupid. I don't beat anybody for their sexuality. That is your business. That is your business. It's not of my judgment to judge anybody. But you see, when you are a state, there is moral conduct, and every time you're all going to hear me say that. I don't care who you are. And telling me about all you always talking about everybody is human being. Yes, everybody is human being. But when you're tasked with a moral conduct, you are expected to keep up to a standard. Because at the end of the day, if you go to school and you see a teacher teaching your children with a leggings and their genitals are printing and it looks uncouth, you would address it. Because there is a moral standard that must be kept. It's not black and white that she cannot wear it or he cannot wear whatever he wishes. You understand me? No surprise to me. We knew it was coming months ago. Desperation tactics. What you knew was coming? You knew that they were going to do a fake conversation between you and somebody else? If you all had the legal mind and training that I was given, everything in this conversation there, between these two persons alone, there is some form of acknowledgement that something was said some way concerning this conversation or this allegation that has presented itself. Let us make sense out of nonsense. Somebody there or both persons are acknowledging that there has been a conversation, there has been something that has stirred this information to come afloat. You cannot be blaming people on other side because it come into light. Because what do you know that was coming months ago? How it is it that you alone that put a status? You understand me? I don't see other ministers putting up that. I didn't see other ministers putting it up. So what is the conversation that made number 10 sigh? And here the question, and she's asking a question, you know. Did you know about it and did nothing? Comma. Is the classroom normally a comma when reading a sentence gives you the opportunity to pause. Anybody having English like I do knows that is what a comma is used for. When you see a comma in a sentence or in a paragraph, it gives you the opportunity to pause. So in that conversation alone, you can see by starting the conversation, exclamated, the individual sigh. Sigh is a form of what? Either you're thinking, either you're depressed, either something drawing your attention. So sigh is an emotional, or more or less as an expression that shows as, oh my God. You know them kind of way? Right? And then it goes, do you know about it, or did you know about it and did nothing? Question posed. She should have used a question mark there, but no, she did in class. She did in class. So we're not going to be better for that. We're going to suckle it, and we're going to just say, next time this is the area where a question mark goes. Right? So, even though, and it goes on to say, even though you had already accepted responsibility to address it, to address what? To address what? Number 10. What was he to address when he acknowledged and accepted the responsibility? What are you commenting about? What are you commenting about? What is it that you knew or know that he already accepted responsibility to address? But no, AI. It is an AI. Somebody fake that. Somebody fake that. And you see, these are the things that give people the notion that these people are not honest. They are not true. Dr. Mitchell could have stand up and said, me damn money. I'm only sorry I couldn't get more. Big up pro. The man admitted when all you had an allegation against his name. Despite all you, when all you realize he admitted and he said yes, all you turn and say, okay, he admitted. Now that he admitted, he say how much he get. They say no, that's not how much he get. He get more. I don't care what you want to say after that when I say yes, I do it. You're looking at a plain conversation. I mean, I'm not no investigator. Don't beat me. But let us bring light in. Let us be realistic. Stop taking Grenadians and make them look like, I don't want to say the word, may I say it? If I should say it, like an ass. If you don't want to acknowledge the fact that you're on the other side, that's your business. Because in the state of Grenada, sodomy is an offense. So if you want to hide. Same-sex relations is an offense in the state. So if you hide. But don't make Grenadians look dumb and go in and do damage control and talk about this AI. AI did such a perfect conversation. AI did a wonderful conversation. Wonderful conversation like that. AI could have focused on the time you come down to Grenada, that you're going to leave and you're going to go to the hotel, and AI mentioned that the past administration did not have that division to do that, and that is AI. Artificial intelligence is really intelligent enough to have a conversation that is so prompt that they know where in Carriacou to say to come and meet me, and if the driver see you and all these things. AI. Or you maybe feel AI for us means some ass in truth. AI, some ass in truth. AI what? Don't make us look stupid. That is my conversation today. Don't make us look stupid. And as we hear, I get a little bulletin. I want to read it, tell you. Let me see. Hey, we papa. So we're having some birthday honors that is coming up. His Majesty King Charles III has been graciously pleased to give orders for the following appointments to the most excellent order of the British Empire. This is what we call MBE. All right? I think it's MBE, yes? Most right. They say Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, DBE, Miss Joan Puzzle, for service of government and community. Hello, here thing. Member of the British Empire, MBE, Miss Agnes Dorothy Lessey, for service to community. His Majesty King Tut has been graciously pleased to approve the award of the British Empire Medal Civil Division to the following persons. British Empire Medal BEM, Miss Elizabeth Forsyth, for service to education. Mr. Gerard Bettel, for service to entrepreneurship in the fishing industry. Hallelujah, anyhow. Never let like trouble get you down. The more you read in this country, the more you see. Right? The more you read, yeah, we know. You hear all the names that we just called it? Go back through it. I will make it shareable on my page. Go and watch the names that are there. These people are going to continue. So when Dr. Mitchell asked this, ladies and gentlemen, and let me just say this. I cannot jump the gun there because Dr. Mitchell came and he addressed this. And we need to ask ourselves this.
No, this thing, my heart cried this morning. This was really painful. It is still painful.
Do they really believe that people are having difficulties? You know, do they have any empathy? Do they really care? Do they have that love for people to understand what is taking place outside? That's the first thing you have to come to terms with. Having empathy, having a sense of feelings for people's problems. That's critical. And I think fundamentally you do not see this.
And that's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. These people are there. Listen to me. The National Democratic Congress, and if you look at the groundwork and look at what is happening, the National Democratic Congress is not prepared to win the next general election. Let me say that again. The National Democratic Congress is not ready to win the next general election. It is in our playing field to build together, build back better, and take this country back as is intended by the Almighty Father. Yeah, put in a minute. Because he continues to show signs that these persons are on a joyride. They are on a joyride. They care less whether or not the persons that are below poverty line or average lifestyle meet the day-to-day needs. They continue to victimize anyone in whom they believe are supporting the other side. And it is shameful that at this stage of our political demise in a small state like Grenada, that persons are still going into governance and trying to fight down the other side. The 2008 National Democratic Congress did the same thing. And the thing about it, they are expecting or thinking that the NNP is doing something to destroy the NDC. No. Let me say to you, the minute time as an individual in your lifestyle, your intention is to bring another man down, your failure is closer than you think. Anytime you decide that you are going to bring an individual down by whatever means, when power was given to you, you are going to fail faster than you think. Think back in 2008 to 2013. What significant did the new National Party do to destroy the NDC? And I can tell you it is a resounding nothing. A resounding nothing. They expelled who they had to expel. They was underperforming. They were shuffling every minute. They were selling just to pay salaries. All kind of papi show. But just like now, when we do address them, they say, oh, we're running them down. When they are doing things that are bringing their failure. Ain't nobody going inside nobody's houses like they did in the past. Ain't nobody on no program calling ain't nobody no damn ass and damn fool and Morocco. When you come onto those programs like this, you get factual information. We are not here spreading propaganda. We play audios. We give you clips. We give you facts. We show you documentations. Right now in Grenada, if you want to find and if you want to investigate or you want to find a good investigative journalist, go by Sister Jenny Rapier. Go there. You want to find information and get good things, go by Sister Jenny Rapier. You want to have historical information as it relates to politics in Grenada, listen to Brother Pierre's program. And he could tell you all the things that have happened, comparing a lot of other government as it relates to the past administration. You want information and timely information? Listen to me and Brother Sheldon. No propaganda and shoppiness. Public servants, you want your information to be spread? Listen to Brother Keaton. Because each one of us, we do know what we are disseminating, and the information that we're disseminating ain't no propaganda. Ain't no propaganda. Because we can give you information after information. Information after information. You know what they just wonder? Where we get it. Where we get it. That's the problem, you know. They cannot defend the information, you know. They just want to know where we get it. So they threw with the investigation with Brother Sheldon. So here now, oh, we also investigating faith. But we weren't expecting information about Sheldon to come out first. We expected information about the cabinet conclusion about the Polish individual who bring the money for Mr. Cox in Grenada. That was the piece of information we expected to get first. So I don't know if that information is ongoing or the cabinet has concluded anything as yet. But we still do await cabinet's conclusion on the information of the Polish individual who gave a mammoth amount of money to whomever within the New National Party, and it wasn't used for the state purpose. But you see, we have heard them not so long. We have not heard from them so long with so much that is happening in Grenada, and then what they come with, a distraction. And then they posting that is we doing things to distract, you know. They're not doing press conferences to let the country know as it relates to its development and what is happening and what is going on. They're not doing press conference to update us on their many trips and what they're accomplishing, what they're in the process thereof. Hey, Sister Kirin said the other day, she don't have to come and say everything every time she travel, what she going and do. And she outlined one thing that is in the pipeline. And now I said for a long time in the water, so I feel all this water them get dirty. All water in the pipeline maybe get dirty. Because you know we get some brown kind of dirty water when water come back. That is the NDC. That's what we're getting. Every time they go and come back and they tell you something is in the pipeline, open the pipe. You will see dirtiness. Dirtiness that they need. Because you have a Minister of Government of Implementation, so he says, and Mobilization. And he's stating to the Grenadian people and to the wider world that, oh, we could, I'll just say we're not doing nothing because we're fixing all what NNP leave there. You're fixing so much you can't do anything. So let me tell you something. If you're fixing your house or you're having your house being fixed, you can't go to work because you're fixing it. You can't do nothing else. You can't go to church Sunday morning. You have to tell the pastor, I can't come to church. They are doing so many things that the NNP didn't do. So by the time they finish in the next 2 or 4 years, or 3 years, they will tell you, we didn't do that. So vote for us again. Come back and vote for us again so we could continue. That is the intention every time NDC doing that. Every time. They're going, you're giving them the chance to govern. They're not doing anything. They're starting to jail. Every time they lose, anytime NNP lose an election, they have to jail Kid Mitchell. I feel like maybe building a special prison to put Kid Mitchell. Because the man corrupt, the man wicked, The man is a dictator. The man do so much underhand and corruption. And every time he loses an election, they go lock him up. But every time they plan to lock him up, he comes back, builds back better, and then who gets in lock up? Who gets in lock up? Same old, same old. The old guards of the NDC, they're in the backstage. Them that doing stage management. So the performance that you're seeing when the ministers of today come on stage is a reflection of the old guards. Watch them. Look at them. Same concept. You say you have a succession plan for the Royal Grenada Police Force. One of the youngest, most intelligent officers within the organization who can still give us 10 years or more of service. You take him out. You demoted him. He and about 10 other persons. Young officers. Now we're hearing information as it relates to individuals who may not even be able to make it again. And every time you want somebody on the foot, you're going in a house. You're not looking within the police force, you know. So how you expect to build this succession plan when every time you're going back and look for somebody who is home? But all you want Kid Mitchell to go. Go on the fort right now. Look at the high echelons of the organization. Look at the high echelons of the Royal Grenada Police Force to date. Every one of them is Kid Mitchell companion. Every one of them is Kid Mitchell companion. Boston and them go to school together. Dr. Morris and some of them was maybe friends. They run in intercall. But they want all of them to go home. They want Clarice go home. They want Bowen go home. They want Kid Mitchell go home. But they're taking people that is from home. Give them contract to come back in the police force. But Kid Mitchell should go home. Kid Mitchell should go home. Somebody mentioned it. Sylvester Qualis. He's in Canada. Some ambassador to Grenada in Canada. Sylvester Qualis, you know, Papa. The man can run a gas station. Gas station in Grenada. And they're not propaganda. The facts is there. The facts is there. Grenadians bowing at Dr. Mitchell and say, oh, Dr. Mitchell, it wasn't for you. My child wouldn't do this. Truly walk through in town. A lady walks, simply walk to Dr. Mitchell. They say, he holding the purse. He want to search his pocket. Lady walked to him and he said, this is no me thanks. She said to Dr. Mitchell, thanks. And not Dr. Mitchell that assisted her, you know. Through the scholarship that was being given in Grenada, she said to Dr. Mitchell, my daughter is a doctor today overseas because of the scholarship from you. She said, yes. She waiting to see Dr. Mitchell. Yes. This is the thing that keeps this gentleman going. The people that could walk to him and say to him, he didn't do it for everybody, you know. But the few that can walk to him and say, listen to me, because of you, I am this today. Because of you, I can do this. Because of you, I can accept this. But no. Dr. Mitchell is the worst thing in Grenada. The worst thing. Every minute. Next week, you will hear you have a next board. Every week, you have a board. Every week, you have a board. Every week. Sister Claudette busy. She want to be the next parliamentary representative for the Tonga St. George. Go in the fish market. The vegetable market in Tonga. The vegetable market has to smell like the fish market. Take it from me. The vegetable market start to smell like the fish market. If you're going and buy something right now in the market, like maybe a hand of fig or something, and you're watching the drain, you don't want to buy nothing there. See, somebody posted it last week, some time ago. 10 people giving their friend their work. If you see the gentleman cleaning the market. And I'm not bashing him for his inability. But I mean, come on. Come on. The man said that he not work to clean the drain. So right now he does have intercall in the drain with rat. Olympics invitation, well, they cancel the one in the stadium. If you go in the market, them rat and them running race. Just a matter of time before you go in the market and you might have to ask for a rat permission to come in the market. So in the night when them security there is them and rat. They watching one side, the rat and them watching the next side. But at the end of the day, they don't want to see that. That is not what they see, because that is not where the gala and them does take place. Poor people, children, let us be inside it. So the focus is not inside of the market. And then one day, you see one of them come in town, and maybe they have to pick up something in town, or drop some money for somebody, and you see they make it go walk through town. Them and nobody, you know. You don't see that body of persons, you know. One person just decide, let me just pass in the market, because are they here already? No planting. But when Dr. Mitchell do it, they say, oh, Dr. Mitchell, why don't go home? You're too old for that. Your time done. You'll never come back. Dr. Mitchell, want to come back? Dr. Mitchell don't want to come back. I don't know how many of you all know the terminology GOAT, G-O-A-T. Dr. Mitchell is the greatest of all time as a politician in the state of Grenada, Carriacou and Pitimatnik. And you can't run from that. The documentation and the people that are there to testify are there to show. That is what keep burning them, you know. This one individual. Well, last week, Papa, they realized, well, they say, the Brother Sheldon conversation die out with like ice in hot sun. They jump on the next one. About who want to bring letter to the court to make Dr. Mitchell do run and about convention. Everything is about Papa. Oy. I never see people want convention so. I never see well, I don't understand yet. If an administration does not concern you, and you are the reigning government of the state, what concerns you whether or not the present leader stays or go? What concerns you? What you afraid? Because all the agenda that is being pushed is that he go. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm going to play a team, and all I'm trying to do is get rid of the best player on the team, something is saying to me, or I should be saying to myself, that I'm afraid that guy. Because I don't understand what is the notion of a political organization that is presently in government and is asking for a politician who's leading the other side to go home. When are they going to just beat him? But no. They know when that lion rests. They know anytime that lion rests his body. And he sit back and watch the pride do whatever they're doing. And he watch the others who believe that they're in charge of the jungle. He just sit back on his hind. And sit on, you know them lions just sit on a nice big stone watching over the valley. They know anytime that lion rests itself. And he decide, listen to me, let me take a walk through the pride. They know for a fact that every other animal within the jungle needs to bow down. That's what they're afraid. Don't worry them. That's what they're afraid. That is what they're afraid. Because they start to hear a little talk on the ground because they hear this one go become leader. This one. So they want to know who they want to attack. Attack the whole of the NNP by doing things that can say to us that you have done better within a 2 years period. You are 3 or 4 or 5 days shy of your 22 years. You don't focus on that. You're having town hall meeting and all you're doing is hauling yourself around. All you're doing is going around. People want to hear all you. People don't want to hear all you in town hall meeting. Or you have nothing to say. Nothing. A line of people. A line of people. Somebody sent me the video as it relates to the condition of the fish market. So they can't say we lie. That's the thing about it. It doesn't be propaganda. They cannot say we lie. When we go, and I'm telling you guys that don't afraid to send it for me, don't afraid to send it for Sheldon, don't afraid to send it for Sister Jenny. Don't afraid to send it. Take all them pictures of them. Get them on camera. First thing they go sell always AI that do it. Poor AI. The man that invent AI, if he come in Grenada, he's not one amount of slap, eh? One amount of slap. Because always just lying on AI. Poor AI. Poor AI. Ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, does the National Democratic Congress care about the true governance of the state? Look at the behavioral pattern. Things that are in the public domain. Information. Information that is out there. Information so critical. You asking the Prime Minister, you asking other members of government, and they're telling you they don't know. How could you say to me that you're in charge, you're the leader of whatever or whoever, and they're asking you questions and you don't know? You know nothing. Imagine in the state, in a time whereby a certain piece of legislation was passed as it relates to seizing gun violence. A case was dropped against an individual. Drop. No more charges for a number to be in possession for a number of firearms. You ask the Prime Minister, he don't know. How could you not know integral information, most important information, but you had no problem with your Attorney General making a press briefing and doing the information that you believe or you give the okay to say Sheldon Scott for cell phone? You know that. You were quite aware because a press briefing was done. I wonder if you give the approval. Because I remember when it was asked to you concerning the incident, you said you were not briefed. But I'm certain you were briefed vividly on the issue concerning Sheldon Scott. There's somebody asking for where is the St. Patrick's West MP? If you go in a shop, miss, you might lucky to get MP. Ketchup of a brand, MP ketchup. That's the you might get up there. So see if you get in a shop. Other than that, we can give you an answer. Because if some in the areas, if you want your MP, you would have to go in the shop and ask for it. It comes in a ketchup bottle. I don't know if you have any other MP you're talking about, because that is the MP I know. Most of them MP, you go in the shop and you pick it up and you get your MP. It's in a ketchup bottle. Somebody says, and then just Southwest MP vanished. Yeah. Yeah. They're just vanishing. Set the office open here and there. Say they're giving a little money to MPs to develop some little state and little areas. We had a whole phone call on this program here as to what Emmeline Pear, or Miss Pear, Honorable Pear, is doing. Somebody say MP mean manager popot. We don't have MP in St. Patrick's East and West. Well, somebody clearly stated, even in the presence of the Prime Minister and the MPs who were there, that for the past 2 years, well, going on 2 years, nothing has happened in St. Patrick's. I think St. Andrews could say the same thing. I think St. David's could say the same thing. Well, oh gosh, I don't want to call me place name. Watch me. The senator for St. Mark's, and let me tell you something. Are you St. Mark's? Eh? He said Mark's. He outlined some things that he stated that he did while he was there. He said he installed some a tank that was donated by a group from New York. So I don't know how come he taking praise for that, because I think all he did was install it, right? Because I think they wanted to install it or so on and so forth. So he installed that. So he's now taking praise that is a job well done by him. I don't know what else he did. But St. Mark's, forget that. St. John's, what have happened in St. John's? Let's think about it. And maybe tomorrow's class, your guys' homework, look around your areas, within your constituencies, different constituencies. And you can outline for me, don't worry, we're going to make it very nice tomorrow, that we're going to outline what has happened in your constituency. I know some of you all can answer no. Well, for me, I could answer. St. Mark's, nothing. There is no major development, no new push. No new push. Somebody said, we don't even have MP in Southeast. So all you're using the ketchup to squeeze? Oh Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody saying this guy not from St. Mark's. Yes, he's from St. Mark's. Oh, I am not from St. Mark's. Who's not from St. Mark's? I'm born and bred. Yes, Ron driving bus with a little green car. He only up and down Bolio. You don't like all you a lie. St. Andrews South is nothing. St. John's, she playing netball now. Yeah! I hear she playing netball the other night. I tell her, you're lying in Guave now. Fisherman birthday is right around the corner. So you're lying in Guave. So you're going, this is a time you take, St. John's people, take the opportunity now. If we could spend $40,000 on a hotel room, we could give us a little something. Give us a little something now. Can't use all the money like that, sister. Pass out something. You understand me? So right now, your line going on in Guelph. So expect to see the minister now. Expect to see her. Somebody say, I hear David Andrews don't even associate with the people. God carry him for the skin. Good carry him for the skin. Ladies and gentlemen, it was another wonderful day. It was another wonderful day. And every time, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. Every time I wake in the morning and I know for a fact that the NNP is going to win the next general election, I normally say this. And I learned this from number 10.
Yes, Lord, yes. I say yes, Lord, yes. Yes, Lord, yes.
Yes.
I say yes, Lord, yes.
Yes.
Yes, Lord, yes.
Every time I come, ladies and gentlemen, teacher class too short, we did double prayers. Yeah, but each class, I try to go at least a little time over the conversations. You understand me? But you guys, sometimes you come late. The persons that are commenting now, we come late. We are 67 minutes into this into the classroom. The two persons that are asking for more time, both of them come late. But don't worry. You know, once we have material, we give you information. Once we have material, all right. Somebody's asking for the clip. Somebody wants to hear the clip again, all right. Let me give all you a little taste in the clip because the person good express themselves in that clip. Let me play it again.
Is a dog's butthole, and all what comes from it is shit. That's Kim. The person a person is trying to run down or belittle on his platform, he needs to know that they aren't the ones that sexual allegations are leveled against or attempted rape. Why he don't come out and tell the public he tried to rape Miss Crosby while on an overseas trip, and the very said man he hate and despise today was the same one that saved him from trouble and jail time. Why he doesn't come out and tell the Grenadian people that the land his family living on currently, which is located on the farm in Grand Roy, that it was Dr. Mitchell and the NNP that gave it to them, likewise the house that was constructed on it. Why he don't tell Grenadians how he was dishonest individual, more or less a con man, and that he swindled funds from the house repair program and sold materials to individuals. When you feel sorry for blackened chicken, they will always come back and fly in your face to juke out your eyes. And that's why the old folks say that ungratefulness is worse than obia. And as much as he loves it.
So you guys heard it, an exclusive clip. Individual sharing the disgust. I like this brother so bad, you guys don't know. Yeah, somebody said, I want to take the cake. Yeah, Wendy, good evening to you, and Wendy Maguire, good evening. I know. I have no. Hello, listen me. The gentleman said Crosby. I don't know who Crosby. I don't put in no Crosby to the name. Right? The gentleman said Crosby. I play the clip. I can't answer any question. You understand me? I can't answer any question. All right? Let's jump into our advertisement category. And we want to start, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the 29th of June. Brendan Trends Promotion, they present Birthday Bash. And you are going to see the band launch of the Northeast Revelers. They have a wonderful Monday night mass band after such a long time. So go be a part of this one. All right. So you have free food and drinks will be on sale. That will be at the Vendom Community Center. All right. Songs will be poured by Fishman Songs. So go be a part of this one. To the persons that are wanting to upgrade their ability in terms of pedicure courses, Trendy Nails and Lush, they are doing a pedicure course, that will be on September 7th and 8th, 2024. The place will be announced. It will be from 9 to 12 daily, costing $500. You can book right now. Pedicure kits are included, 50% deposit to register, 2 days of training, limited spots are available. The instructor will be O'Nelia Skinner, a certified nail technician. You can contact them on 449-9707 for more information. All right. What do we have next, ladies and gentlemen? I am seeing what I said. I love this event so much. I must get my kids to that event. And it's the first time being held anywhere in Grenada. It is a crunch for kids brunch. It is a crunch for the kids brunch. All right. It will be held on the 24th of August from 12 to 7. You can join us for all-inclusive brunch for the kiddies, best dress, face painting, game giveaways. That would be at the Simon Restaurant and Bar Lounge. You can contact them on 537-1915, or for more information, you can follow them on Classic Kids Grenada on their Facebook page. All right. In the eats that they do present for this event, the sweet tooths, you get donuts, cupcakes, mini cheesecakes, seasonal fruit, ice cream, chocolate, lollies, sour patches, and cotton candies. All right, your crunchables will be pizzas, sandwich, nuggets and fries, wings, sliders, pancake waffles, mac and cheese, and sausages. Pick a drink, mocktail, sodas, Shirley Temple, or malt. All right, so this is one of the events that you would want to be a part of. All right, and you can check us at D&D Sports Bar. We are located in Gulf Coast, just around by the Grandlands Post Office, just by the pedestrian crossing. You can take that left that gets you up to the Janangley area, and once you're going on to that area, just look for that big pink building on your way up the hill, and you can get me there. All right, so D&D Sports Bar, you can come out, you can get yourself, every time you come, you can get yourself a bowl of soup or whatever free food that we do give away, and you can get yourself some wonderful premium drinks and some beers and so on. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check us out at D&D Sports Bar. Basically, it's myself and another friend that is in partnership, and we're doing a little business. You know, sometimes you try something new, right? And so we want to be a part of this D&D Sports Bar. You can check us out. You can come. It's a wonderful, wonderful environment. Wonderful environment. The scenery is nice. The area is quiet. Nice, slow music if you want to hear that. So use your lunchtime, maybe after work. Check us out, all right? We're there from Monday to Sunday. From Tuesdays to Sunday. We don't do Mondays, all right? So don't forget this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we jump into this one right here.
Are you ready? Let's go!
Grenada. Get ready as the new National Party invites all to its 40th anniversary fundraising bingo event. Sunday, July 14th from 5 p.m. at Victoria Park, Grenville. Over $100,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Imagine you can win a Suzuki Ignis hybrid car, $50,000 in cash, plus other fantastic prizes. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses will be available island-wide. Don't miss it, or you might just see your neighbor driving a Suzuki Ignis. Sunday, July 14th, we're heading to Victoria Park in Grenville for the new National Party 40th Anniversary Fundraising Bingo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you can be a part of this one. We are going to see at that event. I definitely would be at that event, and I hope that you made the time off to be at that event. To the many persons that would be coming home for Carnival, yeah, we got to make some link up, man. I mean, last year we planned, but so many persons it was hard for me to find. But this year it would be even easier because I would be at one location, right? So if you guys want to check in, we're going to check in. We're going to do a little thing at the bar. just link me, right? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the locations, whatever, and we would do a nice link up, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for being a part of the Class in Session program. My name is Royalty James for another wonderful evening. We would be back here again. Yes, we need to have a get-together. We do need to have a get-together, all right? I think I mentioned it to Sheldon sometime last year. But as I said, it's timing, and sometimes, we need the right timing, we need the right place. But we want to do it properly this year, make a nice little get-together. Myself and Brother Sheldon, our program is really close, and we're really close. So, we want to ensure that we do both programs in one. You don't want to do one here and one there, all right? And then more than likely, I think, me and Sheldon, we're going to put something nice together maybe for the summer vacation, incorporate maybe the party in it. But we're going to feature the classroom and the talking session program, or the talking point program, sorry. So we are going to come up with something nice. We're going to do all that we can. We're going to get all our members together. To the persons who might be traveling back home, we're going to get something nice. We're going to see how we can get, a little drink, a little cook up, make it nice. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, thanks for being a part of the Class in Session program. My name is Royalty James for another wonderful evening. God's blessings to each and every one of you. Do enjoy the remainder of your evening. And as I said, may I please be speaking to you tomorrow and not about you. All right. God blessings, and we will see you again tomorrow.
So the treasury broke and they say that recession jamming. So to foreign countries, Trini start migrating. They lose faith in the country, they say we gone down the drain. They say no more could we see happy times again. But the will to recover in my people, like have confidence. Although many may seem to feel that I talking nonsense, but the majority of we decide we're not going to run, because now is the time to show we patriotism. For we country facing is dark, is sour, so our people need us today more than ever. But in our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it have one little thing that I want you always remember. We could make it if we try, just a little harder. If we just give one more try, life would be much sweeter. From the time Trini analyzed just what was the problem, yes, we start making very positive move to solve them. We fired the old set of managers we had working, and it's a new group we went and we bring in. And if the goods we require, them new managers not supplying. When election time come back wrong, it's new ones we bring in. But if it's one thing about my people, I could guarantee that they would never ever put party before country. I know the country facing is dark, is sour, and our people need us today more than ever. But in our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it have one little thing that I want you always to treasury was full and happy time some was enjoying. Isn't over and laugh until poor people was living. Now the treasury flat and the country come back to square one. Poor people remain on the same old ghetto in John. But to get the economy return today on some footing, it's the same poor people 10 days and cola they're taking. And without social unrest, poor people paying the price. Because they know for the country nothing too much to sacrifice. And if the country facing is dark is sour, so our people needs us today more than ever. But in our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it have one little thing that I want you all to remember. Could make it if we try just a little harder. If we just get one more try, and we must see us. Anytime that we hear Trinbago is facing a crisis, as loyal citizens it's our duty to stay and assist. For we know to ourselves there could never become a day we're not deaf to